Put up another day in the neighborhood. Is it beautiful? Every day is, even through the stormy days. Yep, even the stormy days are beautiful. But today it ain't storming. It ain't even raining. But it's dark outside because it's nighttime. 8 o'clock on the dot. I've been talking a lot about life in general. Not only my life, but I only have one life. You know what I'm saying? Only one life. I can only live in this body as the Indian black man I am. Yes, I say Indian black man. I'm not only black. I got this Indian hair. Who knows if it's half Indian, half black, but I got Indian hair. Navajo hair. I heard it from my ancestors. Yeah, I heard it from my ancestors. Do I believe in angels? No, not the flying ones, but the ones on earth. So yeah, we get messages because we're one conscious. We're one consciousness. They say we share the same mind, but different bodies. That's how it is, though. We all experience the same things, but different ways. No matter where you come from, we all born on this planet. So if you don't know where you come from, one day you'll find out. You'll start seeing things in this modern era on the internet, finding out genealogy, history, things like that. I am an evolutionist, so I know that there was a beginning before human beings. Yeah, before human beings were here. So far ago that there wasn't any animals in the universe. I did my research, and I heard things too. I read books every now and then, but I don't have to read any more books about that. I went to the library, checked out a few books about the cosmos before the Earth was created, before all the other planets were created. I'm not a scientist or a astrophysicist, but I hear from those kinds of people. I'm a philosopher. I read philosophy. I used to listen to philosophers like Alan Watts, Sam Harris, Robert Sapolsky. I've heard of others, but I like those three the most. Yes, there are ancient ones too, the ones that have lived before all of us in the ancient Roman Greek times, like Aristotle, like Marcus Aurelius, to name a couple. I am now 35 years old in the year 2025. I don't usually talk about growing up, but at this age, I feel like I know everything. I've been talking more this year than any other year. I had the knowledge in my head already, but now I'm speaking it out loud. I have a lot of things to say. Let me turn on the light real quick though. This book right here comes in handy. The Holy Word, the Holy Bible. Does it have God on the front? No, I don't see the word God on the front of that book though. But in the very first verse, the word God is in it. Yeah. But not on the very front cover of the book. I don't know what that's about, you see. It doesn't say the holy word of God, but it comes in handy when I need it most. Believe it or not, everything that you think of comes from this book. Every thought that enters your mind comes from the Holy Bible. Everything in existence is in that book. Every book, chapter, and verse. My mama once told me that I could be a preacher, but I disagree wholeheartedly because I'm not a preacher's son. But I did grow up in church. I stopped going 5 years ago in the year 2020. Yeah, I'm taking time to talk about my life story. You can't know the whole thing though. You can't know everything because my whole life is too much to talk about. I'm 35 years in so far. There's a phrase I started saying quite a few times this year, and that is life is really something. Because every time I find out something that I thought I never knew, it makes me feel dumb, like I didn't know it before. Because I couldn't find out in school or church. They say the universe is infinite knowledge. So you'll see something that you never seen before. You'll hear things you never heard before. You'll read things you never read before. You'll experience things you never experienced before. So whoever's watching this video, I hope you get something from it. It may help you in the long run. It may not. You probably already know this information. But I had to get the word out. I could talk a lot on one video, but there's only 24 hours in the day, and I got other things to do. I may upload this on social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook. Maybe even Twitter X. Yeah, I gotta put the Twitter in front of the X because it used to be called that when it was first on the internet. So I have to keep saying Twitter X because I don't want to just say the letter X. X can be a lot of things, you know. I like to journal though. I like to put my thoughts on Twitter X. I will probably make another video for another day talking about interesting topics in philosophy because philosophy is my favorite subject. Until then, peace out.